Before I begin, I'm going to explain why I'm making this tutorial. In April of 2014, I created these hats as a gift for a sweet girl named Brylee. Brylee was on hospice after battling DIPG, a rare and fatal brain tumor. Brylee and her younger sister reminded me of my own daughters, and I wanted to give them a gift that would boost their spirits. When I made these Elsa and Anna hats, they were, as far as I was aware, a unique design. I completed them and delivered them to the hospital in less than 24 hours. Brylee passed away 1 month later on May 19th. She was 2 days shy of celebrating her 4th birthday. Months later, I started seeing hats that looked identical to both of the hats that I designed for Brylee, and they were being mass-produced and sold by large companies. Some of these companies are even selling the pattern to make them. My first reaction was that I was flattered and happy to see that people were enjoying hats that were inspired by my original design. But later something was bugging me and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I really don't mind people imitating my pattern. I don't feel bad about missed sales because there's really no way that I could keep up with any sort of high demand. Making hats and that, it's more of a hobby for me. But something was still bugging me. And then it hit me in the middle of the night and I realized that it really has nothing to do with me or the hats or missed sales. It has everything to do with Brylee. I designed and made these hats as a gift for Brylee, and I want the popularity of these Anna and Elsa hats to benefit Brylee in some way, not these big companies who are selling this pattern for a profit. So, with Brylee's mother's permission, I'm creating this free step-by-step tutorial so that anyone, even if you've never crocheted before, you can make these hats without purchasing a pattern. What I do ask is that you make these hats in Brylee's memory. Please look her up online, brylee5.blogspot.com. Get to know her and her family. And if you use this tutorial and find it helpful, please donate to Brylee and 5, DIPG Research, the Mascot Miracles Foundation, or donate these hats that you make to a child who's in need of a smile. Thanks. Let's begin. For this tutorial, you're going to need a large tapestry needle, a size H or 8, which is a 5mm crochet hook, scissors, measuring tape, and then your yarn. For Elsa, you'll need a white and an aqua or turquoise color. For Anna, you're going to need those 2 colors. In addition, you'll need orange, royal blue, and this is called Boysenberry. I'm going to start by demonstrating the Anna hat. Anna and Elsa are really pretty much the same except for at the very bottom. So when I get there, I will make sure that I explain the differences there. But if you want to start with Elsa, go ahead and just pick up with me just using white yarn. I'll be starting with Boysenberry. Okay, we're going to begin with a magic circle. Take it in your hand, wrap it around. We're going to crisscross underneath that thumb. Okay. Reach through the hook, pinch it right there, and bring this working yarn back here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to crochet over these 2 strands right here. And then what we'll be able to do is just pull it, and it just creates a really nice circle. So we're going to start by chaining 3. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. So we've chained 3. Now we're going to double crochet into this magic circle, and we're going to do that 10 times. All right, so you wrap it around, that's for a double crochet, put it back into the circle, through 2, through 2. All right, so that's 1 double crochet. Now we're going to do it 9 more times. I'm going to actually pull this just a little bit more so that I've got a little bit of a smaller circle that I'm working with. So now we're doing our second one. Through 2, through 2. Wrap around again. through 2, through 2. Okay, so we're gonna, we have our chain, now we're doing 10 more, so 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna go through and do all 10. So wrap around, this is 4, wrap around, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now your circle will look like this, and like I told you earlier, go ahead and just pull that, and don't pull all the way, but pull it a little bit more closed. And now we're going to slip stitch into this first chain that we had, okay? And so that's 1, 2, 3, we're gonna chain, or slip stitch, sorry, into that chain. So slip stitch, stick it through, pull through, and then pull through. All right, now you can go ahead and pull that, that magic circle nice and tight. And that's our magic circle. So once you have your magic circle, that's round 1. We count that as round 1. So now we're gonna start round 2. And we're gonna be going all the way around. And we're going to be doing 2 double crochets into each of these stitches. So what we start with is chain 3. So we go 1, 2, and 3. All right, and now we're going to do 2 double crochets into this next stitch. So to double the crochet, you wrap the yarn around the hook like that, and you're going to find that first stitch, slip it in, pull it through. So now you have 3 strands on your hook. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to wrap that yarn around, go through 2, go through 2. That's 1 double crochet. Now we're going to do another double crochet in that same stitch. So wrap it around into that same stitch as before, through. Now we've got the 3 on the hook. Wrap around, go through 2, wrap it around and go through 2. All right, so that is 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. We're going to repeat that all the way around. So let's do that again. We wrap it around into that next stitch now. Through, go through 2, and go through 2. That's 1 in that stitch. Now we need to do another one. Wrap it around, go through 2, go through 2. So we've done 2 double crochets in those 2 stitches. So now just repeat that, do 2 double crochets all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. So if you look all the way around, we've got the chain and then 2 double crochets in each of these stitches all the way around. So now what we're going to do is we're not going to stitch right here. It looks almost like you could, but don't do it. Okay, we're going to now slip stitch into this chain again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, slip stitch to that chain. Okay, so we finished round 2. And the reason that we're doing this is to create this flat, it's just going to kind of go out, and that's to make the circumference for the hat before we go down for the rest of the hat. So right now we're just kind of building out. All right, so we finished round 2. Now we're going to do round 3. Round 3 is going to be different than round 2. Okay, this time we're going to be doing 2 double crochets in a stitch, then we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next stitch. 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet. All the way around, we're going to repeat that pattern. So let's begin round 3. So chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now we're going to do 2. We're going to start with 2 double crochets in this first stitch. So there's 1 double crochet. My yarn's kind of, there we go. There's 1 double crochet. Two double crochet. Okay, so we did 2 double crochets in that one. The next one we're just going to do 1 double crochet. So here we go. 1 double crochet. So in the next stitch we're going to do 2. Wrap it around. 1 and 2. Okay, so repeating the pattern, we're going to go back to just 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Wrap it around. 1 and in the next stitch 2. And we're just going to repeat this all the way around. I'll just do 1 more. So keep going around and I will meet you at the very end. And now we do 2. Alright, and now we need to slip stitch it back into that first chain to finish the round. So we go through 1, through the other one. And now we have finished round 3. 1, 2, 3. So that time we were rotating 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. This next one we will do 2 double crochets, then 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet. So that's the pattern that we'll be repeating in round 4. So we'll start with 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Now into this first stitch, we're going to wrap it around, do a double crochet, through 2. Now we're going to do another double crochet in that same stitch. So remember, we're starting with 2 double crochets. Okay, so we've done our 2 double crochets. Now in the next 2 stitches we will just be doing 1 double crochet. So next stitch, okay, 1 double crochet. Now move on to the next stitch, wrap it around, through. Okay, so we've done 2, 1, 1, and now in the next stitch we're going to do 2 again. Okay, let's to repeat that pattern. Do 2, those 2. Okay, there's 1. Now we're going to go back in and do a second double crochet. Okay, so there we go, we've got the 2. Now in the next 2 stitches we'll just be doing 1 double crochet. So we've got 1. Now back into the next stitch we're also just going to do 1. 1. Okay, so if you look here, we've got 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet. And we're going to now repeat it all the way around. So we start with 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. And now we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 2. 1, now to the next stitch, 1. Alright, so now we're just going to repeat it all the way around. You're going to do 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and I'll meet you at the end. Alright, so there's my last stitch. So now to complete the round, we're going to slip stitch into that chain. 1, 2, 3. and pull it right through. So now we've completed round 4. Now we're about to do round 5. So round 5, we're going to do 2 double crochet, and then in the next 3 stitches, we're going to be doing 1 double crochet. So 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2, and then 3 ones. So let's start that pattern. So we go 1, 2, and 3 chains. Okay, and now we're going to wrap it around. We start with 2 double crochet in that first stitch. So got 1, go back into that same stitch to do 2, and there we go with 2. So now in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, we're going to be doing 1 double crochet. Wrap it around. There's 1 double crochet. Back into the next stitch, we do another double crochet. So got 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1, and then now we're going to go into the next stitch and we're just doing 1 double crochet. Okay, so we've got 2 double crochets, and then 1, 2, 3, in the next 3 stitches, 1 double crochet. Okay, so now we're going to repeat that pattern. In the next stitch, 1 double crochet, and we're going to go back into that same stitch. 2 double crochets. Now in the next 3 stitches, we're just doing 1 double crochet in each of those stitches. Wrap it around. 1. Now into the next stitch. 1 in that stitch. Wrap it around to that 3rd stitch. Okay, so we've got 2 double crochet, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. So now we do 2, 1, back in the same stitch, and now we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So repeat that pattern of doing 2 double crochet, and then in the next 3 stitches 1 double crochet all the way around, and I'll meet you over here. So we're just wrapping up round 5, and we're going to slip stitch into that chain again to complete the round. Okay, and there is round 5. So now's a good time to take out that measuring tape and just see where you are with your work. At the moment, mine's measuring about 5 inches, a little bit more than 5 inches. For a child size, we're going to want it closer to 6.5 inches. So we're gonna continue to keep going with this crown portion of the hat. But now's a good time to take that out. If you're making it for an infant, you know, you may be done by now. This is a chart that was created by Annie's Picture Perfect. It helps you decide the measurement for the crown circle and hat height of your hat. You'll find the link for this chart in the video description below. It's just a wonderful resource. Make sure you check that out. I highly recommend it. For this hat, we're making it for a child size, and so I want it closer to 6.5 inches rather than you know, just 5. So we're gonna keep going with this. So here we go with our next round. So the last time we did 2 double crochets, and then in the next 3 stitches we did 1 double crochet. This next one we're going to do 2 double crochets, and in the next 4 stitches we're going to do 1 double crochet. So let's do that. So again, as always, we start with chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and okay, here in that first stitch, wrap it around, in. There's 1 double crochet, and we need to do 2 double crochets. So wrap it around, and got our 2 double crochets. Now in the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll be doing 1 double crochet in each stitch. So here we go. 1. Okay, now onto the next stitch. 2, that's our second 1 double crochet. There we go. 3 and 4. So we have 2 double crochet and then 1, 2, 3, 4, where we have just 1 double crochet in each stitch. Okay, so we're going to repeat that pattern. Wrap it around, we're going to do 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Now in the next 4 stitches, we're going to be doing 1 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're just going to repeat that all the way around, and I will meet you here. Okay, so I finished going around, and now we're going to slip stitch into that 3rd chain. Okay, and that completes that round. Now's a good time to measure. And now it looks like we're at about 6 1/4. So if you're making this for a toddler to child size, you're going to want to stop here at the increases. If you're making this for preteen to adult, we're going to go around one more time with the increase. So if you're just doing a toddler or child, skip this next round. So here we go. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to do 2 double crochets, and then we're going to do 5. In the next 5 stitches, we're going to do 1 double crochet. So here we go. 2 double crochets, that first stitch, 1 and 2. All right, and then in the next 5 stitches, we're going to do 1 double crochet. So here we go. 1, that first stitch, moving on to the next stitch. 2, 3, the next stitch, 4, and the next stitch, 5. So just continue on with that pattern, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, so we're back around. We're going to slip stitch into that 3rd chain, and we finished that round. Let's bring out that measuring tape again, and now we are at 7 inches, and that's going to be a great size for a preteen to adult. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to do 1 double crochet all the way around, no more 2 double crochets. And what that's going to do is help the hat take its shape. So no more 2 double crochet, everything will now just be 1 double crochet. So start with chaining 3 again, wrap it around, 1 double crochet, and in the next one, 1 double crochet. And you're going to just repeat this all the way around the circle, okay? All we're doing now is just the 1 double crochet. So we've made it around, and now we're going to slip stitch into that 3rd chain. Okay, and you'll see the hat's already kind of taking shape. So now you're going to repeat that row of doing the 1 double crochet in each stitch until you reach a height of 2 inches from the full measurement of the hat. So for a toddler size, you're going to be at 5.5 inches. Child size 6 inches, preteen to teen also 6 inches, and adults 6.5. Here are 3 Anna's hats in various sizes, just to explain a little bit further. The toddler, this measures 5.5 inches to the end of the Boysenberry where we're going to be going. And so for rows 7 through 11, you're doing the 1 double crochet. For the child, this is going to measure 6 inches. And for that one, rows 7 through 12 are doing the 1 double crochet. And for the preteen, remember those people who did the increase for row 7, rows 8 through 12 will be the 1 double crochet. And that's also going to measure 6 inches. So I've finished doing my rows of just the 1 double crochet to get to the height that I want. And we are measuring at 6 inches, 2 inches shy of where we want to end up, which is the height of 8 inches. The next rounds will be different for Anna and Elsa. I'm going to demonstrate both hats each round. Just follow along with the hat that you are working on. So now we need to change colors to the blue. So this is how we're going to do that. Stick your hook back in there. There we go. So we slip stitched in. Okay. Now what I like to do here is we're just going to tie a knot with the new color around Boysenberry. So there we go. And I'm just going to kind of slide it down to be closer to that stitch. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to pull through, instead of the Boysenberry color, I'm going to pull through the blue. So we pull that through, and now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that Boysenberry color. I'm just going to pull that down, just to kind of tighten it in there a little bit. And that is how we change colors. So we can go ahead and just snip off that Boysenberry color. Leave a little bit because we're going to have to, you can either work it in by stitching over it. I personally don't like to do that because then sometimes it'll peek through at the front. I prefer just to keep it inside the hat because no one's going to be looking inside the hat. But it's up to you. So now we're going to do the single, or the 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way around, now with the blue color. So we put that around and go to the next stitch. There we go. And you're just going to do that and go all the way around with the new blue color. Now with Elsa, okay, this is also measuring at the 6 inches. Now, like I mentioned, we actually have to do 1 additional stitch. So I'm going to go for Elsa, I'm going to go around 1 more time with the white. So I will meet up with you guys after I do the stitches for both of those. So I just finished going around once with 1 double crochet in each stitch, and so now for this hat you're going to chain 3, and you're going to do the exact same thing again for the next row. So you're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way around. Okay, so that's for Anna. Now for Elsa, we did 1 additional stitch in the white. Okay, so so I think we're on round 13. Yeah, round 13 we did white instead of with Anna we changed the blue. Now for Elsa we're going to change this color to the aqua or turquoise color. Okay, so we're going to get our yarn, tie a little knot, and we're going to slip it down closer to that. Bring that other yarn around. Okay, so now for our chain, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to pull on that white yarn, and that's just going to pull it a little bit tighter there. For Elsa, we are going to do double crochet, 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way around, just like we did on this last round for Anna. So that's what we'll do there, and I will meet up with you when we finish that. Okay, so I finished that round of going around with 1 double crochet in each stitch. Now we're going to be changing up the stitch on this hat. So we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and this time we're just doing a single crochet in each stitch. So we will no longer be wrapping the yarn around. We're just going to have it like that. You're going to put it through, bring it out, wrap it around, and then go through 2. That is a single crochet. So we will do a single crochet all the way around. And I'll just show you a little bit for a few more. Okay, so no longer wrapping the yarn around, we just go straight into the stitch, wrap that, bring that yarn through, wrap around and go through 2. Next stitch. There, wrap it around, go through 2. So you're going to do just that 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. I'll meet you back there for the Anna hat. For Elsa, okay, we just finished our first row of the, this is for the crown, the base of the crown. And now we're just going to do another one just like that, where it's a double crochet in each stitch. So 3 chains, and we're going to go right there into that stitch, and we're just going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way around. So I will meet you back here after I finish this with both. I don't expect you to be doing both at the same time, but I'm just demonstrating them. Okay, so we just finished round 15. We're going to slip stitch into this first chain here. Okay. So after you've done 2 rows of the double crochet and 1 row of the single crochet, you're going to do another row of the single crochet in that blue color. So after you finish that round, I'll meet you back here, and we'll be changing colors to orange for the very last row. So now for the Elsa hat, we need to change color from that aqua color now back to white. Cut that off. Bring the white over. Tie that little knot there. And then pull it down. Okay. So we're going to pull that through, and then now we're going to chain 2 because these next 2 rows we're going to be doing one single crochet in each stitch. Okay, so chain 2, 1, 2. I'm going to pull that blue yarn, just make it a little bit tighter. Okay, so now we're going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch. There's 1 single crochet, another single crochet. We're going to do that all the way around. Okay, this is round 16 now, And we're going to do that for round 16 and round 17. Okay, for Elsa, we did, for the next two rounds, we did 1 single crochet in each stitch. And now we're actually done with the Elsa hat. So we're going to just slip stitch through. There we go. And I'm just going to bring that cut. And we'll bring that through. And Elsa is finished. That should measure about 8 inches. So now for Anna, we had 2 rows of the double crochet and then 2 rows of the single crochet, and in the blue. Now we're going to change colors to orange. Snip that off. And change color to orange for the very last row. Tie that knot on there. Pull it through. Now we're going to chain 2. 1, 2, and now we're going to pull that blue down. There we go. So now we're going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around, and then we will be done with Anna. So just right in there. 1, then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So you're going to repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet you there. So I just made it all the way around with the single crochet in each stitch. Now we're going to slip stitch. We'll cut that. And bring that through. Oh, wait. There we go. So now both of the hats are finished. So that's the first part of the tutorial. The next portion, I will demonstrate how to add the hair, how to make the heart, and then how to make the crown. This tutorial is in memory of Brylee. If you found this helpful, please donate to Brylee and 5, DIPG, or Mascot Miracles Foundation.